Hi guys, so in this video, I'm going to show you what steps you need to take in order to complete your work for today. You'll notice that at the top, you have a ready to learn dated today. Please make sure that you go through the ready to learn first before watching this video, because the ready to learn does set up your understanding for the rest of the lesson. So today we're going to continue to work on our letter to our representative outlines from yesterday. You will probably notice if you open up your letter to your representative outline, I have left feedback for every single person on the introduction section of your letter to your representative outline. Yesterday's task was simply to complete the introduction section, just that one section. I have left feedback for all of you on what you need to do to improve. So please make sure to check out that feedback. Yesterday, you should have completed your introduction section, which includes your claim and your 3 reasons. Today's task is to complete paragraph 2, the reasoning and evidence section in your letter to your representative outlines. In order to continue working on your letter to your representative outline, you're going to need to go back to the post from yesterday called Outlines, Letters to Our Representatives. And you're going to need to click on the document called Letter to Your Representative Outline. Okay, so what we're going to do in this video is actually look at an exemplary body paragraph so that you understand why you are outlining the things you're outlining in this second section. Very quickly, if we look at our sample letter, this is the exemplary letter. The paragraphs from the RTL from yesterday and today are taken directly from this letter. A letter to your representative does not look like a 5-paragraph essay in ELA. A letter to a representative will only be 3 paragraphs. You have first your introduction, where you include your claim and your 3 reasons. In the second paragraph, your main body paragraph, you have your reasoning and evidence. This is where you both restate your reasons and explain those reasons using relevant evidence to support. And in the third body paragraph, you have your conclusion. We are not worried about the conclusion today. You guys completed your introduction, that first body paragraph yesterday. You completed the outline for the first body paragraph yesterday. Today, we need to complete the outline for the second body paragraph. Before you begin outlining, I want you to see what an example body paragraph contains so that you understand as you're outlining what you eventually want that body paragraph to look like. So let's take a look at this example body paragraph. First, let's recap the claim from yesterday. I believe that long-term immigrants who don't have a criminal record should be able to get a green card after living in the US for a certain number of years. Let's go over this person's example body paragraph that they use to support this claim. My first reason is immigrants that have lived here for a long time usually are willing to do jobs that most Americans aren't willing to do. America's economy actually depends on the work of immigrants. For instance, most sectors of the economy, such as agriculture, construction, landscape, and domestic work, depend on immigrants that are willing to do. WashingtonPost.com. Many ordinary Americans usually don't do those jobs, but immigrants do it because they need the money. Let's just pause there for a second. In these first several sentences, the author has done 3 key things. That sentence in green. First, she has restated her reason. She makes it really clear that it's her reason by literally saying at the beginning of her sentence, my first reason is. After the author restates her reason, in yellow, she provides evidence to support that reason. She provides evidence to support that reason. And lastly, in pink, She makes sure to cite her sources by including the name of the website at the end of the sentence in parentheses. You must cite your sources. It's a key move in a body paragraph. Let's keep reading to see what else she'll do in the remainder of her body paragraph. My second reason is immigrants are constantly targeted for the simplest things. For example, immigrants can't drive or do certain things without fearing they will be caught and deported. According to the Washington Post, Trump is even planning to make it harder for legal immigrants to become citizens or get green cards if they have ever used a range of popular public welfare programs, including Obamacare, WashingtonPost.com. Trump is already targeting legal immigrants. Imagine what he would do to illegal immigrants. Let's just pause there. The author has again restated her reason, and she makes it clear what her second reason is by beginning her sentence with that transition word, my second reason is. So in green, she restates her second reason. Again, she cites evidence in yellow to support her reason. And third, she cites the source by including the name of the website at the end of the sentence in parentheses. Let's keep going. My third reason is immigrants that have kids in America and are considered citizens do not know what could happen to their parents if they were to do certain things just because they were undocumented. According to doctors at the Center for Disease Control, this puts kids and parents through psychological stress, cdc.gov. Kids who are citizens of this country should not have to fear that their parents will be taken away from them. In that last part of her paragraph, the author restates her reason in green. She provides relevant evidence in yellow to support or explain her reason, and she cites the source where she got her evidence from. Those are the three key moves in an example body paragraph. Restate the reason, provide evidence to support the reason, cite the source. Restate the reason in green, provide evidence to support the reason, cite the source. In green again, restate the reason, provide evidence to support the reason, cite the source. In your outline, you are being asked to do the same thing. You need to restate the reason and provide evidence to support. Restate the reason from your introduction, provide evidence to support. Restate the reason, provide evidence to support. Your reasons in that paragraph 2 section should be the exact same reasons that you outlined in your introduction.